This is the truth of the case. The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act.
Sounds like a good plan. If you're enjoying yourself, I'm gonna finish this and call it a night myself.
When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key to the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrist. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after the rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body, an impressive premeditated murder. But the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body, and the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. That's the whole story. Am I wrong, Hirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Complete.
Hirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Hirumi, why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This race was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
You don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
He is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodam, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of tired. It's late here. I'm just trying to finish up. I should get more into it.
The spotless finally face off. It's voting time.
Voting.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
It's getting closer and closer to 1 o'clock in the morning here.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice? or the dreadfully wrong
Yeah.
one.
Tojo. All right, we gotta get through a little exposition and then an execution,
Oh, my.
and then we'll be good.
Thank goodness.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah.
Wait!
No way.
Kurumi was so helpful.
Yoo-hoo! The truth is,
Hey!
She was never your mom.
no way!
Shut up!
Say,
How?
No.
What?
Um,
What's wrong? I do not agree.
Because if I tell you why I did it, you'll regret everything you just did.
Please!
Understood. I shall take that request.
Well, you know.
Yes, that is correct.
What are you saying?
May I?
hey!
Kurumi received her own.
Yes.
The fuck's going on? Huh? No. Oh!
Did you cubs screw up again?
Dumbass!
Eh?
I'm sorry.
No!
Okay. Yeah? Yeah!
Daddy!
Hey! Father!
Hey.
You stupid!
That was the wrong thing to say.
I see.
Oh, I see.
Hey!
What's wrong? Yes.
So,
That's right!
What's your
all right.
motive?
Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, Without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his authority to her.
Make this
No
country
one
great
suspected
again.
that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulder. But Kirumi
Exactly.
is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
What?
Yes.
You were the Prime Minister?
Wait!
What is this?
I do not agree. This is my selfless... I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past, but he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
Clean up the whole nation.
What did I do?
I see. You really don't get it.
How rude!
I see.
Incredible. But
Actually... Yoo-hoo! I do not know.
That's...
That is correct.
Huh?
I do not know. This is my selfless devotion. My apologies.
If so...
But
Everyone in the nation, or there's 13 people. I guess she, you know, existential choices.
Like that. Why?
Wait!
Always messing around.
Bears do not lie.
bears do not lie.
Hey,
Huh? 100%. What are you trying to pull?
cuz. Shing!
Shut up!
Oh? Dang it!
Oh, I see.
that
Because he was easy to kill.
Weird! Your...
And then, he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
Then... But...
What?
Because...
What are you talking about?
Wait! Huh? Well, you know.
I told you. Why?
He was looking for a reason to live, Maki.
Yeah. But
Hey,
no. Jeez. In other words, please.
that's true.
Well, you know.
Hey!
Ah. Huh?
Okie dokie.
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado...
This is so fucked up.
This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Always messing around.
I see.
It can't be.
Damn.
But... Because...
Yes. For everyone. My apologies.
You need
Yeah, but
something?
Hey!
Huh?
Going to...
Unfortunately.
Jeez.
Huh?
Oh, man.
Shuichi!
Huh?
Hey! All right! Listen up. I mean, don't worry about it. Of course!
Jeez.
So divine!
Shut up!
But... Because...
Huh?
But...
It's true, he is a detestable cretin.
You mean?
Really?
Cut it out.
That is correct. You must live.
Huh?
I see.
You must live. I will survive!
Bye.
I have to escape. I won't die here!
Hurry!
Hey,
I will live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything we've got.
It's punishment time.
I will not die!
Ooh, that's a face now. That looks like it sucks really bad.